to Peach's escapades. Don't forget to like and subscribe. One rainy afternoon, as Peaches wandered through the narrow streets of an old town, she stumbled upon a dusty, forgotten magic shop. Drawn by a sense of whimsy, she pushed open the creaky door and found herself surrounded by shelves of peculiar artifacts and mysterious spell books. Behind the counter stood a quirky magician named Professor Pumpernickel, his hat askew and his robes adorned with stars and moons. Intrigued by the magical oddities around her, Peaches approached the eccentric magician, who, with a twinkle in his eye, offered to teach her the art of magic. As Peaches became Professor Pumpernickel's apprentice, the quaint magic shop transformed into a haven of laughter and enchantment. Their magical escapades often ended in comedic results, from transforming teacups into tadpoles to causing feathers to float around the room like mischievous butterflies. Professor Pumpernickel, with his unconventional teaching methods, encouraged Peaches to embrace the unexpected outcomes of her spells. The magic lessons became a delightful fusion of laughter and learning, and soon the townsfolk would gather outside the shop, drawn by the sounds of joyous laughter and peculiar occurrences. Peaches, with her magnetic charm and newfound magical prowess, became the talk of the town. Children giggled as she made balloons dance in midair, and adults marveled at the floating flower bouquets that followed her every step. One day, Professor Pumpernickel handed Peaches an ancient spell book, its pages filled with whimsical illustrations and cryptic instructions. With a mischievous grin, he challenged her to create her own spell. Determined and creative, Peaches concocted a spell that brought everyday objects to life, turning brooms into dancing partners and hats into chatty companions. The townsfolk reveled in the enchanting spectacle, and Peaches became known as the magician with a touch of mirth. As the seasons changed, Professor Pumpernickel decided it was time for Peaches to host her own magical show in the town square. The night of the grand performance, the townspeople gathered in anticipation. With a wave of her wand and a burst of confetti, Peaches dazzled the audience with her comedic spells and whimsical charm. Laughter echoed through the square as she enchanted objects. The grand finale featured a spell that transformed the raindrops into a symphony of tiny musical notes, creating a magical melody that danced through the air. The townspeople, caught in the spell of Peach's joyous magic, applauded with thunderous cheers. And so, in the heart of the old town, Peaches the magician's apprentice continued to spread laughter and wonder, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary with her unique blend of charm and magic. The magic shop, once forgotten, became a place where laughter and enchantment intertwined, leaving a legacy of joy that echoed through the streets for years to come. Thanks so much for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe.